Right.
Chiefs and Raiders, if they played again next week, I have no idea what's going to happen because I have no idea who the Chiefs are right now. The Raiders win this game 20-14, despite even throwing for a yard. Aiden O'Connell throws for 64 yards in the first quarter and then doesn't throw for a passing yard after that.
Yeah.
And they win.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like it was even that close. The Chiefs with a late touchdown to make it a little closer, but 20-14, Raiders get the win over the Chiefs. This is one of the more mind-boggling. They score in back-to-back defensive plays after the fumble and then the pick six. Like, red alert for the Chiefs? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a little red alert. We've had moments where we've gone, hey, even when they win, it's a little sometimes red alert. Like, I'll go back to the last Raiders game. They won 31-17. I know after the pod there, I still came in and was like, it wasn't really like surgical. And like they were like just, it was Mahomes making backyard plays. And that's cool. And you can get away with it against a lot of teams in football. But you're not going to get away with better teams, and sometimes a team that, we've seen you once, and now we're going to adjust our formula. And I do think, again, you've heard me say all year, it's a good defense. And with Max Crosby and now another edge rusher, right, to go along with that, that certainly improves their football team and takes away Mahomes' ability to the backyard game. And then there are the offensive line injuries for the Chiefs where, we're not a good offense. We rely on Mahomes' magic, and now we can't even let him look downfield. As soon as he pats the ball, he's got to run around because we're not blocking anybody. Those are issues. The Chiefs got to come to realization of who they are. They are a defensive football team right now. Stop looking to regain some magic from the 2017 or 2018 team, or 2019. Like, none of that's happening. The league is caught on to this offense. They don't have weapons. And my big thing with the Chiefs is you can't be not talented in the pass game and not creative in the pass game. They have a double whammy working right now. And that's really tough to overcome. But having said all of that, too, like, trick play on your own 9-yard line? That's how desperate we are, right? To me, that's where, me, I'm a little bit like, you're playing the Raiders. Your defense is great. Well, trick play on your own 9-yard line, right? Fitting the ball in against a guy like Jack Jones on the sideline with a guy Justin Watson, who we know people aren't necessarily scared of to get beat downfield, right? Just like know who you are, know the style of play you need to play. The Chiefs are a team right now where I look at it and like, they want to win. Their best win is 20-17, 17-14. And that's how they have to look at it. They got to look at, let's play defense. Mahomes be smart. We'll get the game late in the fourth quarter, and then Mahomes, you be clutch and win it for us. That's their best way to do it. They got to stop thinking they're going to be like this, 50 touchdown pass, 5,000-yard passing football team. Not going to happen.
They have lost 4 of their last 6 games, the Chiefs right now. They play the Bengals next week. They could lose that one. They play the Chargers after that, and they could lose that one too. I mean, the way they played this game, it seems like they could lose to anyone.
Right.
I think we have a photo of Jack Jones here, Andreas, with the pick six for the second straight game. Have you seen this? He was in the Christmas spirit. There he is, the Grinch.
The Grinch. He stole Christmas.
Stole the football.
Right. Little sprint out pass. Okay. Right after the picked up fumble for a touchdown, let's sprint out and get us back in rhythm. That's kind of like, a go-to thing for offenses at time. When a DB sees the quarterback sprint out like that, right? And he sees the 2 receivers to his side in the combination, there's very limited things offenses do. So if you have any brains at all as a DB and you see the outside guy kind of going a straight release, it's like they don't run sprint outs and throw bombs down the field. That doesn't happen. That's not in the offensive playbook. So with the guy on the outside is running straight, he's either running a curl route, which you'll see because the inside receiver will run to the flat. So you're going to go, here comes that play. Or it becomes they sprint out and the outside guy runs a 6-yard hitch route and the inside guy runs a corner route, right? And that looks like what they did. But this is Jack Jones. He's been around here for a few years. He's got some instincts as far as getting after the ball and interceptions where he recognized it and jumped all over it. And he was like, this is Justin Watson. They're not sending him deep. And then he sees the guy, Mahomes, running that way. He probably felt the inside receiver. And he's like, he's about to settle down. And he's going to throw it to him. And he got a pick 6, and that was all she wrote.
Malcolm Kuntz, 3 sacks in the game, had 5 sacks in the last 2 games. Now he had 4 sacks in his previous 35 career games.
Yeah.
Just all the numbers that I could read off here for Kansas City just make them look as bad as they were in this game, but it's just still amazing. Aiden O'Connell, first quarter, he was 9 of 11 for 62 yards.
It was all the first drive,
the
basically,
last
right?
3 quarters, he was 0 for 10. No yards. And they beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
You don't. That's not like a normal stat line. It really isn't. It's kind of incredible. There's only so long the Chiefs can hang in there, the defense, and
they can't
make it happen and do it all the time here. The offense, they're going to have to find a way here. To me,
how would they do that? So what would that look like?
They have to become more expansive in their run game. They have to expand their run game ideas.
Can you do that at this point in the season?
I think you can, yes. Because they have enough of a framework down as far as running the football, right? We know they've been as balanced as we've ever seen them throughout the Mahomes, tenure here. But yes, can they add a few more wrinkles to their run game? Just a few more ideas. It won't take a ton, but they're a little bit of one of those teams where I go, I watch a game and go, they only really got 4 or 5 runs they run, and they run it repetitively. To where, with this team they got and these receivers and everything there, they're going to have to, be a little more creative in that department because they're not going to be able to depend on the receivers getting open, big plays that way. And, of course, dropping the balls is still an issue there in Kansas City as well.
Maybe they could do something like where Pacheco gets it and then, fakes it to Mahomes or hands it to Mahomes or something like that. I don't know. They already
But it's so bad. It's the turnovers, 2 defensive touchdowns. They missed a chip shot field goal.
But even without that.
They shanked a punt at the end of the football game, and that's how the Raiders got the last field goal to make it 20, right? I mean, he punted. I think they got the ball at the 42-yard line or something like that. Yeah. It's just a disaster all the way through. Shocking to see.
Without those mistakes, they maybe win this game like 9-3,
right,
9-6.
Exactly right. Exactly right. But that's where I think they're going to have to adjust the way they think a little bit here down the stretch. They're going to have to gauge it a little bit and get a feel for games early on in the game and go, you know what, this is one of those defensive struggle games, and we got to be comfortable to say, we'll win 13-10, we'll win 16-10, whatever. But don't try to think, we're going to make magic and this will be the week we explode and show everybody we're really the number 1 offense in football. That's not happening. Give up that pipe dream.
So it's over,
Chiefs.
Over. You're going to be a playoff team. You got Patrick Mahomes. You got a good defense. You still got things going for you, but this is not those teams from yesteryear, even last year with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yo, what up, homies? Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe to Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Right now, we got Sunday pod, right? So you can have it Monday morning. We recap all the action. Wednesday, it's the What the Happened podcast. We're going to get deep in the weeds on the key matchups of the week. And then Thursday, I'm picking games with that jerk Florio. So you know where to find us, homies. Keep watching. Peace out. We'll see you.